Hey, this is Stacy from Let's Cook, y'all. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new, welcome. Really glad you're here. We hope you enjoy what you see and you'll hit that red subscribe button. We're back for a new week of What's for Dinner, showing the meals we had in our house. We hope you get some ideas for dinner for your family. We are starting off with the Instant Pot, and one of my favorite things to do in the Instant Pot. I love to use it for boiling eggs, for deviled eggs, and also for a small batch of potato salad for the two of us, because you can do the potatoes and the eggs at the same time and they don't boil over on the stove. We've shown this in a previous video and I'll leave a link to that above. So I just made my potato salad using mayonnaise, 2 kinds of mustard, the egg, some pickle, and some seasonings. It was an unusual circumstance, but Tim was actually here to grill, so I prepped my salmon and the asparagus for the grill simply with olive oil, salt, and pepper. Then I took the eggs that had been in an ice bath, cut them open, and made a very quick batch of deviled eggs to redeem the ones that we had in Memphis last week that were not very good. Whenever I can remember to take these copper grill mats that we got at Sam's Club out of the drawer, Tim uses them. I haven't quite figured out the rhyme or reason yet of what he uses the mat for versus what he puts on the grates.
You don't want grill marks on your sausage?
No, they get grill marks. We'll make marks through this mat.
Alright. Grill master. The grill master is back in action. He's grilled some sausage for sausage dogs for him, a piece of salmon for me. We both got some grilled asparagus. I used the Instant Pot to do the potatoes and eggs to make potato salad. I also threw in a couple of extra eggs to make some deviled eggs. So that's probably dinner tonight and maybe tomorrow night.
Yes!
That's what's for dinner tonight.
We had a get-together at our house for my sister Suzanne, who's moving to where her son and grandkids live. We had 2 pans of lasagna, some French bread, some garlic knots, some appetizers, olives and cheese, and then I put out a big salad bar. We had a big bowl of fruit, and we all enjoyed the food and getting together. It was bittersweet, saying farewell to my sister Suzanne. We're gonna miss her.
I'm gonna take the rest of my mushrooms and store them in a paper bag open in the fridge. It's been working better for me. They get a little less slimy than they do stored any other way. I had a new recipe I wanted to try for a sheet pan fajita, but considering we are under a heat advisory, I didn't really want to turn on the oven, so I used my cast iron griddle, grilled the peppers, onions, mushrooms, and chicken seasoned with fajita, and we're going to do some toppings and wraps and chips and have a Mexican fiesta for dinner tonight.
How do you say chicken in Spanish?
Pollo.
Oh, you're smart.
That's what's for dinner tonight. I'm gonna do a little prep work for tonight's dinner. I've got some Kodiak cakes, pancake mix left in the pantry I'm gonna go ahead and use up. When this is done, I've got a new recipe I want to try to make my own, but I've got about a half a package of that. We'll go ahead and mix it up. I'm also gonna go ahead and bread. I took out 1 chicken breast for Tim so that I can make him chicken and waffles. I'm not gonna fry it in oil. I'm gonna use my air fryer. I'm gonna go ahead and bread these 3 large strips of chicken that I cut from 1 breast. I like to bread things before I put them in the air fryer and let them refrigerate for about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these two going for dinner tonight.
Since the chicken strips were just for Tim and he likes things spicier than I do, I added some cayenne pepper and some chipotle powder to both the flour and the breading, as well as salt and pepper to all three breading stations. I added the oil and the water that the Kodiak box mix called for, and then I let my batter rest for a little while. I like to make it a little bit ahead as well and let the batter for pancakes or waffles rest. Before I put anything in my air fryer, I like to mist it with olive oil spray. I also mist my basket so nothing will stick and it's easier to clean up. I cooked these on 360 for about 12 minutes. I flipped them at about 8.
This is something I've always done with my little griddler. When it's hot, I take a wet paper towel and let it steam. It makes it a lot easier to clean. I fixed the waffles using the Kodiak mix. I was not very diligent about making them even, so they're uneven. Doesn't bother me a bit. I've got some fruit, eggs, and bacon for mine. I did the chicken in the air fryer for Tim to have chicken and waffles when he gets in. I will show you his plate. And Tim is having chicken and waffles with some bacon. He mixed up some honey chipotle. It doesn't taste quite like the ones at the restaurants we get around here, but I found this at Walmart. He wasn't overly thrilled with it, but he mixed it with some honey. He said next time he'd just make his own, so we won't be buying that Blue Top brand again. But he's having chicken and waffles with bacon.
BCW.
Okay, he says he's having BCW, bacon with chicken and waffles. That's what's for dinner tonight. We're having salad tonight. We've got some stuff left over from our get-together. I've got, you can't see it on the bottom, a bed of romaine and green leaf lettuce. I've also got some baby spinach left over and an array of toppings. We both like the olives. Tim likes the tomatoes. We'll both eat the almonds, carrots, egg, red onion. I'll eat the garbanzo beans. I cooked some dried chickpeas this afternoon. There's some cheese, craisins, broccoli, cauliflower, and the cucumbers are for me. So a salad bar in the making is what's for dinner tonight.
To wrap up this week, we did something we have not done and I don't remember how long. We went out for brunch. It was delicious. I had the blueberry French toast. Tim had, drumroll please, chicken and waffles again. That's going to wrap up this week's What's for Dinner. Thanks so much for stopping by our channel. Let's Cook, y'all. Hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe if you hadn't already. Have a wonderful and blessed day, y'all. See you in the next video.